Hi, so I'm here with Jen Taylor. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Lizette.
Jen joins us from Barcelona, and what's really cool about Jen's story is that she was the first student that I recruited for chiropractic school, unknowingly almost. Jen, do you want to tell us what happened in Amsterdam?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I was living in Amsterdam and I was working in advertising and marketing at the time, and doing doing a lot of CrossFit. Got myself all kinds of broken, and ended up on in Lizette's hands at a practice in Amsterdam. And when Lizette and I first met, I told her that actually I'd studied like a decade prior in an osteopathy school in the UK. I hadn't finished my education and I wasn't sure, if that was for me, but I was super interested in healing and the body and how to live a healthier life. And yeah, so I started care with Lizette, and getting adjusted regularly, and obviously feeling the wonderful benefits of chiropractic. And then out of nowhere, there was a change in my company, and I was made redundant from my job. And it was a little bit of a shock, and obviously going a bit of a tailspin. But my head and my heart were already thinking that perhaps that world of the corporate world wasn't the right place for me. And so I when I found out I was being made redundant, I kind of just, my gut instinct was like, okay, you have to do something new, like you have to go study again, like you have to move on. And it just kind of popped into my head like, okay, what about chiropractic? And the next time I went into the practice, I had a chat with Lizette, and asked her opinion, like what was the journey like, where should I go to school, how should I do this? And she gave me some really really great advice, and had told me about the program at the Barcelona College of Chiropractic, and the difference between that school and other schools, and the difference in principles, the difference in kind of the structure. And I mean, I think it was even that evening that I sent in my application. It was just kind of like a gut reaction, like
Fast. I was like, wow, that was
yeah.
really
Yeah, so I think I went in one day and was like, oh hey, I'm being made redundant, I'm thinking of being a chiropractor, like can you help me, give me some information? And then the next time I went in, it was like, yeah, I applied. I'm going to Barcelona next week to kind of have an open day or something like this. And I suppose it was like, as the way you kind of said, it was a little bit kind of like unknowingly, because I kind of like was on a very fast track. But I don't think I would have made that decision without obviously having my chiropractor to talk to, and without having somebody that could give me insights that are just not visible, they're just not available on the surface when choosing a school. So I'm super grateful for those few conversations that we had, and I was just there, I was like, okay, I'm going, that's it.
so. And Jen, you graduated how long ago?
Yeah, so I graduated this year. It's a 5-year program at the BCC. So I graduated at the end of June. Like I'm super proud to say that I graduated valedictorian of my class. Obviously, this is my second career, and I turned 40 in November. So it's kind of a big milestone to kind of graduate for a big birthday, and to kind of be embarking on this next phase of my career. And yeah, as a mature student, it's a big commitment from time and resources and energy to go back and retrain. But I'm super happy and proud that I did it.
And what do you love about being a chiropractor?
Oh, so many things. I mean, I love ultimately being able to help people, and to be able to make people's lives better. I think that that's primarily what we do. I love the fact that our jobs are so flexible and dynamic. We can work anywhere. We need a table in our hands, sometimes not even a table, you know, on mission trips when there's no equipment available. You just you know, find a way. I love the interaction with people, obviously having those human connections and meeting people from all walks of life. And I love the autonomy that you get from being a chiropractor. Like you are your profession. You can work with other people, you can work as part of a big practice, you can work by yourself. It's on you.
Yeah, awesome. Super proud of you, Jen, and I think what you're doing is really awesome, and I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled and see where you're going in life. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lizette. Thanks.